Anderson again. And the catch has been taken as a fantastic diving stop inside the ring. It's Niamh Holland with the catch. It was low and it was flat. But Gabby Lewis looks a bit in despair at that. In fact,
she's waited, hasn't she, whilst the umpires have a chat. Those 7 fielders.
Robbins again, chipped in the air by Smale, lofted over the fielders, and he's going to head for 4. That's probably the biggest shot we've seen all day, and the one that raced away most in the outfield. Pulled away by Smale, and that will go for 4 with complete ease.
Competition.
Expansive from Smale, lofts up and will find another boundary. And Anderson bowls up. That's a superb delivery. And you can see off stump has just been uprooted out the ground. And Ellie Anderson finds her 2nd wicket. The dangerous Smale has to head back to the pavilion. Anderson again. And this one's gone straight to Fran Wilson. He doesn't fumble it this time. She takes the catch. And Fee Morris will have to go for 8.
I think we might see something very unusual indeed from Ellie Anderson, which is she could potentially...
Anderson to Lister. It's a good intent from Lister, and she starts with a boundary.
Could be between backward point. No, she whisks it round the corner as she did for her first boundary of the innings, and it goes away past that fielder on the 45 and away for 4 runs. As Wellington bowls again. This one's outside leg stump again, looking for that big turn again. Doesn't get it. Swept away by Threlkeld. She likes it there. Competition, having enjoyed it. A little bit more time for batters to pick their shots, as Lister does here. Wasn't the most convincing with the short cover in. Wellington again to complete the over, which has had 2 boundaries, but now has a wicket. A little outside feather from Ailsa Lister. The finger is raised and she's out from her body. As Skelton bowls. On this one is dropped at slip now. So both batters getting a life in the 20th over. Parts
really
of the world that.
As,
this one's top edge, should be out. And it is out. It's well caught by Barnes, who couldn't hold on in the previous over, but gets Threlkeld as Skelton bowls. And that's out. Bowled. Backing away, Collins, trying to push into the offside. And she is out for 0. Skelton to begin a new over.
This one racing away to the boundary. And it will be 4. So it's the joy of the drinks break can often bring either wickets or, they do tend to dominate, which is a success, as this one's been slapped down the ground and will go for 4. Mahika Gore with a boundary. Pretty good. This one's driven by Gore. He's going to find the boundary. That's going to be 2 boundaries for Gore. Skelton in again, and it's hands on heads because that looked really close. It's been around the last few days. Lots of flight, and that's been punished by Kate Cross. That'll go for 4. Consistency of light. As this one's pushed away by Cross. She's scampering through. They're going to look for 2. They're going to push for 2. There's a...
that looks like 4.
Yeah. Skelton to Cross. Rocks back. And that could be a much needed boundary. And in fact it will be. 3 players in pursuit. That is huge from Mahika Gore. It could be 6. It'll drop just short of the boundary and be 4. But that was a huge stroke from Gore. Cross with a top edge, and it looks like it's going to head for 4, and it will head for 4.
And then 8 overs for Barnes, who's delivering one now that's swished away through extra cover for 4 runs. Delivers. And Cross sweeps firmly into the offside. This one's going to roll away, and nothing that can be done about it in terms of preventing the 4 runs out there. Floats it up, swept around the corner by Cross, and likes doing that, and she hits it well. 4 more to the total. Appearances across all competitions. Oh, leading edge. Now this could be out, and it is out. Easy catch for Danny Gibson. Had a little bit of work to do in the end with her feet to get there. out for her on the leg side as this one is hit down the ground. That's going to be a test. Across comes Holland. The 50 will be up for Cross. She comes back for a second as well. Doesn't quite get the 4 she was aiming for. 162 for 8 though. A superb half century from 57 balls, including 9 fours from Kate Cross. A Somerset side who've probably not been at their best throughout the season. There's Robbins bowls. It's hit in the air. This should be caught and is caught. And as soon as she gets the 50, Cross was looking for the boundary, but doesn't find it. Only finds the hands of Griffiths, I think it was, right out on the mid-wicket boundary. In comes Griffiths. Bowls to Hannah Jones, who hits it over the top. In fact, Sophie Morris, rather, sorry, who's hit that one over the top and is going to get back for 2. So they go one better off than the 5 off the last 5 balls. They finish with 169 for 9.
Kate Cross from the James Anderson end. Odgers awaits. And it beats the diving Elsa Lister. And it's slowing up in the outfield. It will just about reach the boundary. And this one's whacked out, and that will get her off the mark, and she'll get off the mark with a boundary. Holland awaits. This one's been dispatched nicely. It's going to race away to the boundary. And that will be 4. Very similar shot to the one Holland played in the previous over. Cross in. This one, Hannah Jones in pursuit. Sent down to the boundary, and it will be 4. Spread out for Lancashire as Mahika Gores back in. Chipped in the air. 2 fielders in pursuit. Elsa Lister, the closer, but it will go for 4. Odgers with a boundary. Kate Cross back into the attack. This one whipped away by Niamh Holland. Sophie Morris is going to try and cut it off, but it will go for 4. Cross once again. Niamh Holland, that is superb cricket. She is just taking every advantage possible.
Just 3.3 required now. Attempt at reverse sweep, and it's out. And there was a resigned little walk off there from Odgers, as if she knew too that that one had struck her in line. Collins hits a length again. There's an appeal for caught behind, and it is caught behind. And Holland won't take the chase beyond the halfway point. She's caught for 44.
Collins continues her over. It's been hoiked in the air, and the catch will be very simply taken in the end by Kate Cross. So Fran Wilson will depart for just 3. Luff 10 from 24, and that's bolder. Kate Cross through the gate. That's her first wicket of the game. She hoped to have success with the ball early on, but she's switched ends and she's found the breakthrough.
Just feels like there's the chance of a game being on here.
Huge smash in the air. I think that's gone for 6. It has. Gibson dispatches Morris for 6.
Well, it was really from the other end that Cross was sweeping.
Griffiths chipped in the air. The catch will be taken. Oh, that's a soft dismissal in the end. The 5th wicket falling, and Kate Cross, Nafi Morris even, getting her first wicket.
Just been beyond them all day. Nice reverse sweep here from Gibson. Gets plenty of it as well, and sends it away to 3rd for 4 runs. Really neat stroke. In excess of 1.25 of your opponent, as this one's hit down the ground. And that's going to be 4 runs. That'll help proceedings. Good stroke from Gibson. 10 overs, but they've got 8 wickets in hand, so in with a chance. Lifted into the leg side and away for 4 runs. And Gibson picks up her 4th 4. And that's a very nice stroke indeed. Takes Somerset to within 3 of victory. Wellington on strike, goes across his stump, sweeps it away. This one will go across the rope for 4 runs. And Somerset win in convincing fashion. They've got home with 5 wickets to spare, largely thanks to this partnership from Amanda Jade Wellington and Danny Gibson, who finishes on 44 of 36.